News coming in. Let's go across to Kerala now, where the police have released a sketch of the suspect in the Kerala gang rape and murder case. Sneha Merikoshi has more details. Sneha, it's been 6 days since this law student was found dead in her home in Kerala. There have been lots of signs of laxity in how this barbaric crime has been handled by the police. Now we're seeing some action.
Absolutely. There seems to be a lot of action on the part of the police, at least in the last 2 days. Yesterday night, based on 2 eyewitnesses, a rough sketch has been made of the suspect. The police are yet not sure whether there is one person or more than one people involved in this brutal crime where a 30-year-old was brutally murdered. She was allegedly raped in a very heinous manner. But the police are saying this particular suspect whose sketch they have released, this person seems to be in his mid-30s. In the evening, when after the crime, when he jumped out of the house, and instead of taking the road, he waded through a dirty canal to escape. That's the time one of the women in the locality saw a man jump out of the house. So she is one of the witnesses. Another person who was supplying tents for one of the programs in that particular locality, he saw one man wading through a canal. So he is the second eyewitness. Based on these two people's testimonies and explanations, this sketch has been released. There are several people, around 4 to 5 people, who have been questioned in the last 2 days itself. There was one man who was a suspect and was brought all the way from Kannur, which is in North Kerala, to Central Kerala. But that man also, the police is almost ruling out, saying that is not the person. Now, the questions which really are being raised is, at the war footing at which the police is working right now, if it would have worked in the first 2 days of this particular incident, perhaps the action could have been much faster. There are also people who are raising questions that because all of this is happening so many days later, there are so many possibilities that the evidences would have been damaged or would have been lost out with. Excuse me. For example, it was only yesterday when we reached the crime spot that the police was actually cordoning off that area. Till then, it was a thoroughfare for anyone to walk in. It was only on Monday, which is almost 5 days after this incident, that the forensic team reached the crime of site. So there are a lot of lapses in the entire manner of investigation.
All right.
But after 7 days, on the 7th day, is when the sketch is finally being released.